Hello, guys. Good evening, and welcome to this next series on how I am building my company. So this is episode 18, and I first posted this thing on Medium. So if you want to watch it, you can check it out there. So okay, today I want to talk about some of the challenges that I faced today. I think today is the 25th of July 2023. Okay. So um one thing, so the goal of me sharing this is also to encourage some of you guys that want to build your own company or something similar, because I think that we can always help each other. Okay. As for me, um today I went to school, just to go and spend some time there. Then, as I went to school, on my way back, you know, I was thinking about, like what my friends were doing. I have some friends who are making cakes and they have some money. I have another one who has his own app, and sometimes I think of people like Facebook or Twitter or people that already have their own apps. And I think that in a sense it is good to think about it, but we should also remember that um we should be content. What I mean by this is that, you know on this journey of life, there were some people that start first, there were those that come after. When you look at the story of Facebook, for example, before Facebook there was MySpace. Before WhatsApp, I think there were other. Before WhatsApp, there was Facebook, right? But today, WhatsApp has surpassed Facebook in terms of people that use it. Like in terms of the goals that Facebook wanted to implement. Because today, though Facebook owns WhatsApp, but I hope you get the idea. So I want to encourage you guys that if you are trying to build your own company, or you want to launch your own product, one of the things is that you should admire the products of other people. Like if you are trying to make uh, an app, you can look at the app of of companies like Twitter, Facebook. Like people like different apps. Then you can get inspired from their journey. You can see how they were able to build it, how they were able to start, and where they are and where they are now. Yeah, so I think that is something very important to consider. So do not undermine yourself. Have trust in your product, whether it's what how so try to value your product, and as time goes it will get better. Then the second thing I want to really highlight is your mindset. My mindset, I think it's the way you think about certain situations. So I think this is very important, because there were times that some people can feel depressed, as I said earlier, or sometimes they may feel burnt out. Like today, when I came back from school, I was so tired. Like most times when I come back from school, I just keep walking. But today, my body just told me that nah, 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 I couldn't continue. So I had to stop. I had to stop. I had to stop, and yes, but I had to stop. So I came back by 5. I slept from 5 to around 8. And by the time I got up, really, I felt at ease. You know, I felt better. So I want to tell to say that your mindset. So when you want to build your project on its journey, do not let negative things to come to influence you. It can be that someone can disagree, someone can say something bad concerning your product. Just as for me, I am trying to build an app to help people to study, and one of the features that I want to incorporate is questions with answers. And yes, it may seem bizarre, but there were some guys that are in favor of it, and others are not in favor of that. But that said, even Jesus Christ, when he came here, he came to save us, but yet some people didn't want to be saved. So it is just to tell you that not everyone is going to be happy with your product. Not every single person will like what you do or some certain features or ideas. So yeah, I think that the goal of your app or of your company is that you don't want to, like, you can't please everybody. That's one thing that you have to take note of. But rather, you can make something good, at least that benefits the majority. Yes, because don't make something that most people won't like to buy. That's why when you want to do something, always try to find out from people what do they think about it. Like, like, do they think that it's a good idea, or I don't know, just make like a survey, because it is good that you know that that there is a problem, and these are the solution towards the problem. As for me, I took 3 years to really find a solution. So it is just to tell you that no, I first had to try it on myself, and on myself I saw that it really helped me to pass. So I want to also tell you that no, that don't try to please everyone, but try to make something at least that can be able to please most people. Then the third thing that I want to highlight is focus. Focus for me, it's really important. It's because sometimes as we are going towards our goal, sometimes as you are going towards your target, you know the- there will be sometimes when you will feel, like when you will feel, I told you, like sad, or sometimes you will lose focus. For example, people that are trying to build an app. So uh in my first phase of building an app, I first wanted to focus just on the people of my school, and I had planned to add just 2 or 3 features. Then, as these were going by, I had so many ideas that came to me. I started multitasking. I was typing, going to Google. I was doing so many things, doing so many things, doing so many things. And I saw that this way, rather than trying to solve the problem first, I was getting confused. So I was derailing. And I think this, in a sense, is very important to consider when you want to do something. First, like, find a problem then to try to work on that problem first. So on that one problem, then to we get feedback. If if it didn't work, then that is when you can think of other ideas. But if it works, try to stick onto it and be and be stable. Then as time goes, you would start to improve. One of the things also in focus was that, you know um I was I started to think more about the money, like, that maybe I may get rich like Facebook, maybe I can buy a mansion or buy a car. And I think that it is not bad to dream, but the problem is that, you know, rather than focus on giving it the value, I was only focusing on the money and the money and the money and the money. And to highlight why it's important is because I am thinking about a problem, you know. So the thing is that, you know, though there is a problem, but the question that you have to ask yourself is, are people willing to pay for the solution towards the problem? That's what you really have to understand. Are people willing to pay for the solution towards the problem in hand? I think it's very important to consider this option, because, if you focus on the money, then at the end of the day nobody wants to buy your product, or you don't reach your sales target. I mean, at the end you will feel bad. You will tell yourself that, why didn't I do this, why didn't I do that? And I think that at the end, you would regret doing all of this. You would regret. So I want to tell you that when you focus on the value that you will add to your customer, it's good, because if the customer sees that there is value in that, they would in fact they would throw money at you. And this is the principle: value follows money. You see, value follows money. Money doesn't. You see, so value, so no, money follows value. That's what I wanted to say. Money follows value. So if you solve their problem in a very good way, if you provide value, then there will be some guys that will be willing to pay you. So I want you to focus on that first. Focus on first providing value than having money, because sometimes you might focus on the money, then things don't turn out to be good. And in that, you can be depressed. You can tell yourself that way, that since there was no money, that I would give up. But if on the hand, I am trying to focus on solving the issue, I might try option one. If it doesn't work, then I will try option two, until I am able to solve the problem. And that is what I want people to really to visualize. Focus on solving the problem. Focus on solving the problem at hand. Focus on providing value first, then the money would come. Then the third thing was that I was being too self-centered. So as I mentioned in option two, I was only focusing on the money, 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 money. I was like, how much will yeah, I was telling myself that, how much would I make from this issue? How much would I make from this app? And as I said earlier, it is not bad, it is not bad to think about it, but it can be dangerous if it is not controlled, or if it is not well said. So in this aspect, what I want you to focus on really is how can I serve my customer? How can I serve these people? Because Jesus, there is a word in the Bible that Jesus quotes, that the greatest in the kingdom of heaven is 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 those that are the servants of all. The greatest in the kingdom of heaven is the person who is the servant of all. And I think that here we really have to consider these facts. The greatest in the kingdom of God is the servant of all. I mean, this is really powerful. You know, like here, the way I see it is, you know, I am thinking more of myself, like more of my interest. And yeah, I want to tell you that it's bad in the sense that if I don't meet up my goals or my interest, I may turn up and do things that may contradict my initial values. Yes, it's true. I may say that I want to get rich quick. So, and if I don't reach that target, I would go and use any kind of means, even if it means to blackmail somebody, even if it means to kill or to bribe people. And Jesus does not want me or us to use such means. So what you want to focus is on, as I said earlier, the value that you are providing to the person. And then two, you want to focus on, how can I serve this person? When you are focusing on serving the person, you know, though initially they might not like it, I, as a business person, I won't feel bad, and it will encourage me to be perseverant, because sometimes you might focus on the money too much and it doesn't come, and then you might be forced to give up. But if I focus on these core key values, providing a value to the person and service, I am helping both myself and the person at hand. And I also want to point out to the fact about that money can, money is good, but sometimes so much can make you crazy. That's why I'm saying that before even you get rich, you have to think of ways on, how can I manage my money? How can I not let money to control me? Yeah, so money should not control me, but I should be the one to control the money. That's what I want you to think about. Money should not control me, but I should be the one to control money. Yes, because if money controls me, then I will be led to a point that I will be able to do anything for money. And we know that that nobody is ever satisfied with money. Sometimes you can say that, okay, that I want to reach 500,000 francs, then 1 million, then 2 GB, billions and trillions. Because look at, this is the thing, that you would never get satisfied with money. You would always try to get more and more. So a better thing would be to focus on the service that you are providing. Because if the service is good, if they say that no, the value that you are providing is good, then they would come back to you, and then you would get richer. And so that is it. So to summarize, I talked of two main things: mindset, having the right mindset towards your business, towards the journey, and towards the goal, and so having the right focus. In the focus, the main things that I highlighted was that don't be self-centered, try to serve others, and so don't focus too much on the money. Focus on the value that I am providing to the business. Focus on the value that I am providing to the customers. And by doing this, I think that it should be and by doing this, I think that everything will be well. So thank you for watching the video and please subscribe for more. Okay. Wow.